Howdy y'all, Bush51 doing a new Let's Play. Alright, we're gonna start off with The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. My personal favorite Zelda game of all time. Alright, what we gotta do here, first we gotta, type in our name. Pretty standard fanfare for the Legend of Zelda series. I'm just gonna kinda go with the generic, Link, just cause I feel that adds to the story a little bit more than if I were to put my name in there. Alright, and so let's start this file off. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. This place seems otherworldly somehow. Oh, no, no. This fairy is a terrified Link. This mysterious figure. Hee hee, you two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't, Tail. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too? Not Epona! Alright, so we start off, I guess in this forest of no significance. Controls, really quick. B button is your sword, A button is whatever you end up having for your action command there. I'll explain more on that later. I'm actually using a Gamecube controller right now, so I'll be going by that, I guess. Usually what happens with a Virtual Console controller as well, it's the same, pretty much, general idea. The L button is Z targeting, basically, since there's no Z button, or the Z button's in a really awkward place, since this is, actually, I'm playing the Virtual Console version, so that would be why. Let's see what else. The hearts are your health in this game. Again, I'm going over this for anyone if, you've never seen a Zelda game or whatever. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have, but, basically, again, R button is your shield. I think that's pretty much it, actually. There's an item screen. Not really going to go over that too much because there's not really much to do on it yet, especially since we just kind of started. But we're actually just going to keep moving on into this forest here. A lot of people say that it's crazy that I feel as though Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game of all time. Just because it's kind of a black sheep, I guess you could put it. I will be explaining mostly why later on. But, for now, let's just continue on and try and progress the story a little bit. Also, I love these random animations they add to Link's jumps to make him look like a ninja warrior. The ninja warriors have been training Link in his battle for... what is this? What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did a favor and got rid of it. Hehe. Aw, boo-hoo. Why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now. Do you really think you can beat me as I am now? Fool! Hee now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever! Sis! Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me! I'm still here! Tail, you can't leave without me! You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother! Well, don't just sit there, Dickle Boy, do something! Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on, a helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up! Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child would be alright in his own. Alright, so getting into Deku Link here. Basically the same controls as Link, except he doesn't have a sword. His shield is this, he actually goes into a DQ nut, Z targeting is exactly the same, C buttons are the same. When he attacks though, he goes into the spinning formation thing, and it's really cool. And it's actually really good for attacking. B button we'll get into later because you get a power of that later. Also, you might notice these bushes are like coming alive and like running away or whatever. I don't know why they implemented that into this game. Maybe just because it's so quirky anyway. But yeah, they kind of did that. Alright, so let's just travel through this really weird tunnel with like piranha plants everywhere. Ah, again. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind! So, that stuff back there, I, apologize, so take me with you! Really, lady? Really? You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good, so it's settled. Oh, come on, lady. You can't just make decisions for me like that. Now then, I'll be your partner. Or at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so, nice to meet you or whatever. Now that we got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up C and I'll tell you what to do. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help till then. I always love that reaction. Link's just like, whatever, lady. I've been doing this all my life. Alright, just gonna go down here and get some rupees first. I don't exactly remember if getting these rupees this early on the game helps or not, but, it is nice to have, just, you know, in case. And if they did program them into the game like this, then what the heck. Also, really quick, I want to explain a mechanic you can do with. Well, actually, after this up C button. Hey, if I call you, press up C right away. I can tell you're not very used to your Deku Scrub body yet. All right, listen up. If you press and hold A as a Deku Scrub while standing on a Deku Flower, you can dive into it. If you wait a bit before releasing A, you'll launch out of the flower. Press A to fly while flying to descend. Did you get that? Yeah, I got it. Are you sure? One more thing. Press A when you're on the ground to perform a spin attack. Yeah, because I already explained that. Yeah, basically what you do is you press and hold A to get down into this flower, and until you see that little puff of pollen, I guess you want to say, you release A and you jump out, and you can slowly descend on these flowers. You can move back and forth. Doing that will increase your momentum or whatever, but generally it's just mostly for like platforming or whatever. So we're just gonna ride these flowers back up here to where we're supposed to be going. Okay, get back on this flower down here and go across this giant gap that we otherwise wouldn't go into. Into the sun! Well, I don't know, or like some fiery thing. Also, later on, when you get into that flying mode with the flower, you can drop Deku Nuts like, air bombs, or, yeah, air bombs, yeah, whatever. You can drop, Deku Nuts and they stun enemies and whatnot, and it's actually helpful sometimes. Because, sometimes they can one-hit kill enemies and whatnot, so, again, it helps a lot. Alright, so let's get over and get our first item of the game! Deku Nuts. Yep, plus speed while flying to drop a Deku Bomb. Upon impact, it makes a blinding flash, freezing enemies in their tracks. Pretty much exactly what I just explained, but whatever. Moving on. Okay, generally you're going to want to go this way, back around here, because otherwise you're not going to make the gap to where we're supposed to be going. So, unfortunately, you got to head back over here. There's, okay, a little bit of a spoiler. Never mind. Deku Scrub really isn't that bad. It's my least favorite of all the forms. Oh, hey you, come on, press C and talk to me. Why? You're here just fine. There you go, see? You can do it if you try. When I fly over to people or objects, use Z to look at them so you can talk to them. Use Z targeting and talk to people even far away. Or if there's no one to target, you can use Z to look straight ahead. But enough about that for now. Come over and check this tree out, or whatever. Alright, I'll check out the tree. Because that's so interesting. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like you could start crying in a second now. How sad. Important plot point. Remember that. Alright, but anyway, moving on. I love this game so much. The music in this game is actually really cool, and I love how like dark and surreal this game is. It's so awesome. It's mostly like how I feel Ocarina of Time was very, very good as a Zelda game, very good as like a fantasy thing. This one takes a more realistic and, oh, actually very surrealistic approach. But anyway, moving on. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Anyone recognize this guy, by the way? There are a lot of parallels between Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time as far as NPCs go. You'll notice them all over the place. I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. Also, if you notice on his bag, he has Elvis as a mask, he has Darth Maul as a mask, even though I don't know if that movie was out. Yeah, he has Mario as a mask, too. I think he has Falco on the other side. Now, don't think it'd be rude, but I've been following you. Yeah, there's Falco down the bottom left-hand corner. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will turn you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you get my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is this not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should be by no means a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. Very important. How grateful I would be if you could bring that back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine, as you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I'm counting on you. So, thus begins our adventure. Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. He gives me the creeps! That masked salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking that loud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that leaves us with a measly 72 hours! Talk about demanding! Well, don't just stand there, we're going to see the Great Fairy! Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate! You'll find the Great Fairy there! Actually, guys, we're going to cut off right here since we're kind of getting on in the time a little bit. But next time on Let's Play Majora's Mask, we will be exploring... Oh, jeez, and that dog attacks you if you're Deku Link. We will be exploring more of this new land that we just entered. Alright, but until next time, guys, peace out.